हेलो। दोस्तों पिछले 2-3 साल से for the last 2 to 3 years there is some kind of a magic or a mystery which is which is going on, and some of you are perhaps aware, and would like to know more. uh, a lot of people seem to know me worldwide, and wherever I go, and it seems like I mean it's just quite surprising because I've never seen them or never spoken to them ever. So the question is, how do they know me? And it's actually to the extent of that my mind thinking and mind activity every single minute is getting tracked, and hacked, or whatever, cyber stalking, etc. So that's the interesting part, and you'll hear more details as we move forward on that. So we've talked about some tracing and tracking, etc. before as well, and some of my other social media content. That brings us to three alarming questions, and I'm going to just keep referring to some of my notes here, just to kind of refer to as pointers as we talk. So it brings us to three alarming questions. Number one, how do people know me? Number two, from what source, which app are they taking this feed or information from, every single thing about me? And number three, who's hacking my personal data and actually relaying it to the world, to different quarters of people across categories and locations and countries? It is illegal, not acceptable, and I've spoken to quite a few people, right from lawyers to lawmakers to police and agencies and friends and family, etc. This is not done because obviously it's been come as a clear the validated fact that some people are doing this just for kicks, and they're taking a lot of goose and bribes, etc. When it comes to the police and law agencies, etc. And this is and of course I filed some criminal complaints as well, which is ongoing as we speak. Imagine if this was happening with you, how sick you would feel, and of course this is a cause of concern because this is no jokes going on here. Yeah. So this is definitely not done. Yeah. And the most interesting thing is, yeah, and you know what the most interesting thing is, college students in the Delhi NCR, whether it's be it Gurgaon, Delhi, or Noida, and I'm going to use some very very harsh and crude words just to drive the message across. These londas and londias, I don't know probably who is misguiding them, what kind of illusions they are they're living with, and whatever data inputs, etc., that they're getting via some social media feed, some apps, or some damn their college WhatsApp groups, or God knows what are the other sources, etc. Yeah. When I go out and I use a lot of these, and I keep sitting in these cafes and restaurants, etc. a lot, because I like to be in different places. I know that I've been slightly a weird person. I try to do kind of a non-normal things, basically non-routine kind of things, and I like doing that. Yeah. The four consistent things that they do, and all the time what I see is it's going to be always a couple, a guy and a girl, who would come near me, me chasing, etc. And they will come and sit in front of me, right, in a cafe or a restaurant, and something on a table with they'll probably, I mean, sometimes be one couple, two, three, four, multiples also. Yeah. And guess what? The four consistent things that they do, across locations and each time. You want to guess? Number one, they would start doing, with their girlfriend or whatever, the guy and the girl, they'll start, getting more close and do some, like an intimate love kind of a, gesture and kind of a, showcase some love, etc. there. Yeah. And two is they kind of, they also, I mean, and they would kind of, they'll show as if some kind of a probably, some romance they're trying to, demonstrate or show someone. I don't know why the heck, why they're doing this and to show whom. So they try to do kuchi kuchi basically. Yeah. So that's number one. The second thing that they do is, they order something and then they start eating. They will start feeding the other person, boy to a girl or girl to a boy or man to a lady, yeah, with a spoon, chammach se khila ke. Yeah. I don't know why, what they're trying to show. What's some love gesture or kind of, I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. Yeah. But this is a common thing, and this can be validated, by the CCTV cameras of some of the examples and I'm going to show you to validate those facts and with the pictures of those people and the kind of gestures which they did exactly at that particular point in time and at that location and standing in front of. So that's number two. The third thing that they do is they start talking about some kind of a SH or police, etc., and some story or something related to that. I don't know why. So it seems like they are probably trying to get some motivation or inspiration from me, or since I've been taking up a lot of these social and systemic gaps, causes a lot and very very strongly, pretty hard hitting, as you would see in my past videos and social media content. And I kind of I've got some deep experience now, having doing this for the last 10 to 12 years, all thanks to this the screwed up system and of course the gaps and the corrupt the law, the corrupt the agencies, the police and some investigation agencies, etc., all triggered from my one damn family divorce, and it's been going on for several years now. So the trigger and the input was that. So it's funny how kind of things kind of shape up in terms of people get into illusions and blindfolded, completely deepfake without knowing the real the actual reality. The fourth thing that they do is they start clicking pictures. Yeah, I don't know why. And these are four common gestures, and then you're going to see it in some of the the examples which I'm going to show you. Yeah. So what I want to kind of question is that. On what basis, why the heck are they doing this? Who has asking them to do it? Where is it that they are taking the feed from? And because I don't know them, I've never seen them in real life, but most of them seem to know me well. Yeah. So that's a big question mark. How do they know me? And what source that they're using me? And they seem like probably either is someone from my ex-family, my kids, trying to cook up some stories, fake stories, etc. And let me share with you, or probably so I don't know, probably someone is feeding them this information, right? And let me clarify fact number one, that I have absolutely no connection, no linkages, etc. with my past family, current family, etc. I've got much closer to, of course, people who are non-direct family, and you keep seeing me in my social media posts, etc. Right? So that way, I kind of my family composition is different now. So there's nothing which exists as far as so people should come out of that illusion, just in case if that's one of the reasons. Well, or second could be that maybe I'm told sometimes, am I some kind of a celebrity who even some celebs take inspiration from? Well, yes, the answer is yes. That I do keep seeing some messages, etc. Some people who've come and met me earlier, including events and apparently on the social media. So guys, this is and let me tell you, I think which is if you're trying to show me some kind of a love or probably affection or how to do romance, etc. For the one thing I want to first clarify is, I don't know if you're trying to show me some matchmaking, that you guys are some great couple, or probably I don't know what the hell you are, romance, etc. Right? My gut feel says, you know what? 95% of you guys, girls and girls and guys I see, they are a bad match. Yeah, and I can make out, at least from my multiple years of experience and seeing life through different lenses, etc. Yeah, so don't try to fool around. I think you're trying to do some kind of a drama in front of coming outside, etc. And I can tell you that you guys will never make a good couple and a good partners. Yeah, it doesn't happen so easy, my dears. Yeah, and and then of course so that's one, right? No, the other is, if you're trying to show me some kind of maybe how to do romance or how to do love, etc., or probably relationship, etc. Well, again, you're mistaken, baby, right? It's like telling me, I mean, after having been through like two families and seeing life, with so much of different lenses, and of course with my kind of diverse global cultures and multi-country experiences, right? No, is the fact that of course it's kind of I mean, I mean, it's like, if you're trying to teach me something, it's like, trying to tell your father how to fuck. Yeah. So don't be again under some bad, wrong illusions, or probably misguiding, that you're getting from somewhere, or some wrong data points that you're picking up, etc., etc. You don't know me heart to heart. You don't know my reality, and well, unless people know me well, they'll never be able to know me, the real me. Because my level, my idea of romance, my class and level of romance is totally different. It's beyond what many people can even imagine. Forget practicing, right? And yes, I know exactly what I need in my next partner. So it will happen soon, whatever. Let's hope it happens sometime soon, right? No, I don't know. Yeah. But I know exactly what to do and how to get there, and I'm very crystal clear, how that's going to happen. Yes, I'm a passionate lover. I look for some very specific kind of skill sets, and connect and kind of bonding, and of course the internal, biology, chemistry, etc. So yes, that's something which, of course, not just to just in case some people are under different illusions. Yeah. And and then of course I mean, it's very clear that of course I've been talking to some criminal lawyers, as per who are doing or initiated some cases with for me. It's a very clear a criminal offense. Yeah, that the people who are trying to chase or track in whatever way or form, right? Because there's nothing called legal, this thing, till the time there is some, some solid document, and there cannot be a reason for the whole world, basically. Yeah. So of course, no. I mean, these people are going to be, covered and penalized under the likes of Section 354D, Section 66, 420, stalking, cyber stalking. I don't know what all this means, but yes, definitely this is some very, very clear cybercrime which is being committed. So damn it, stop that. Yeah, else you're going to be, up for trouble. Pretty soon, I can, bet my life on that. Yeah. These people are not going to be left, spared on this way this is concerned. Yeah. So I've been told, well, and when it comes to, and then I see that, I think, well, after interacting with me or hearing maybe about my stories, etc., they try to do some kind of a, maybe, I see some, some of my people I know and friends, etc., they've been telling me, sir, आपको देख के बाद में they change their DPs, on WhatsApp, Radha Krishna की photo लगाएंगी, right? भगवान शिव की photo लगाएंगी with some intense love, man. Yeah. Damn it, you guys are just kids, you're not even born, right? No college, yeah. It's going to take you multiple years, 45, 50 years वाले का आदमी को पता नहीं होता सही गलत क्या है, what are you going to talk about it? So don't fool yourself. Just live your life normal. Don't get pressed and pressurized by anyone or misguided by anyone. Just stay what you're doing. Focus on your studies. Focus on your careers, etc. That's all. Yeah. So what you really need to do is, so don't be under these illusions. और ये सब जो ड्रामा करना है बाहर आके, put you love, spoon, eating, romance, kiss, hugs, etc. Damn it, घर में जाके करो. बाहर जाके किसी के सामने, at least in front of me, ड्रामा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Yeah. Because I'm going to do, three things going forward. If I see any of any people that are not chasing or coming after me, right? And I was just talking to the other day the security head of one of the DLF commercial centers. Yeah, he said, sir, very clearly, this is completely wrong. और आप अगली बार हमको बताइएगा, हम उसको कैमरे से रिकॉर्ड करा देंगे उसका, हम उसका फ़ोन स्नैच कर लेंगे, yeah, and we'll get his phone audited, yeah. That's number one. Second is, we'll try to, of course, make sure that this person is, this guy or a girl is beaten up and bashed up, yeah, because this is not done, yeah. And the third thing we should do is also, they said, is हम उनका photo है वो निकाल के with the CCTV camera के साथ में we will send it to their universities, the college principals, etc., or probably their employers if they are working, right? Because this is breach of compliance, breach of code of conduct, and of course this is completely illegal. Yeah, it is criminal and it's a cybercrime. And of course the thing is that it's kind of I'm going to show you now in terms of some of these, which is the evidence is here. So what you see is this is an example of March 16. Yeah, you see these two, guy and girl. This is in the location which is on 16th of March in the afternoon, and in the Donald Cafe in Noida and Wave Silver Mall. Yeah, and they did exactly the same kind of gestures. Came and sat there, and they started feeding each other with the spoon. Second example is this. Do you see these two guys and girls? Although this is a little not clear. So this lady is in the black, and this guy again. They came and said this is on the 30th of March in Haldiram Nehru Place. I went there to just meet someone, and they came and sat in front of me, and they're doing exactly similar kind of gestures, spoon se khilana, trying to show some love, etc. I don't know why they come near me. They getting some gratification, or is there some kind of a good vibes? They will again come, I think, wearing t-shirts of warrior, and of course good vibes, etc. T-shirts written on them. It's when wearing t-shirts. I don't know what people are really thinking. I mean, so man, I mean, maybe I don't know if I'm some kind of a role model, but yeah, all of us are different. So don't try to mirror or copy anyone, because you're going to get killed. Because it's like saying there was these two people who were trying to copy their neighbor and friend, and then they started eating many things which that person used to do, used to also do, and then they were hospitalized 3 days later, because their body and the biology, physiology was different. Yeah. So this coming back to this, which is these are the two live examples, and I would like to seek clear explanation from these two people. Why the heck are they doing this? Why did they come there? And if I'm missing something, well, so the issue is not that partly yes, that you came and you came tracking me, and of course you've been chasing, etc. via whatever apps, phones, etc. Right? Well, marketing kind of the retail marketing, etc. That little bit of the tracking, while we know that's on, but that also clearly needs to be defined. What is ethical, what is non-ethical, right? And this needs to be driven from a lot of these tech companies, etc. For top-down social media giants as well. So coming back to, well, the issue is yes, partly that you came and tracked me, right? But more importantly is you did it hidden without my knowledge, right? So you came like robbers, right? And versus if you came and told me, sir, we looked you up, we came after you, using some kind of an app, right? And because we want to learn something from you, yeah. Then probably yes, then I would have said maybe yes, well, come and sit down, have coffee with me, let's chat more, get to know more each other, and maybe hug each other, make friends, right? Yeah. But not coming in and trying to bloody steal ideas, copy things, etc., chasing me and do some kind of a bloody false deepfake gratification based on wrong data, wrong input. Yeah. So damn it, stop that. Yeah. And the interesting thing is that when I try to, of course, do some, talk to them, and I know that I have my ways to kind of also, get some of my, I've got some of my ways to also do tracking and kind of, and of course do some kind of my vigilance as well, right, or surveillance. So whoever is doing this, I know that yes, this in this surveillance there's a lot of dirty, corrupt people which are involved, because this kind of thing is not possible. One is, well, yes, partly the professional hackers, but unless the police and the law enforcement agencies and whatever the these damn government cybercrime agencies are, they are very clearly involved in this. They've been bribed by some people, which will be shared very soon, right? And this is not done, right? And when I try to, of course, talk to some of these people and try to make friends, okay, why you here, etc., their body language is, well, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah. So it's very clear they came with a very mal intent. Yeah. And it seems like you haven't been taught manners, man. Yeah. You come from some shit screwed families. I'm sorry to use these words. Maybe your father and mother have not given you education. You study in some shit crap schools and colleges. Yeah. You don't know what ethics and and truth, etc. is, right? And then people will go and give bhashan speeches, etc. of some greatness, yeah, copying ideas, not using their own, etc. Right? So man, that's a super crime. Yeah. So this is going to be, and then of course there are certain algorithms that we've captured, and we've recorded those, and you'll see some definitely some consequences very soon. Yeah. So it's funny that, well, it's my some of my mail, well, a lot of my mails and a lot of my devices, etc. A lot of hacking, tracking is going on, including my social media manipulation. As you would see that some people are kind of trying to logging in somewhere. Well, I don't know what they want to do. Well, come and take it. My life is open, completely open and transparent. Everything is on social media, right? And the issue is that, well, there is this something fishy which you guys are doing, and a lot of people are doing. They're using and misusing my data to making some stories and selling those stories, etc. Getting fraudulent monetary gains and personal gains, and different kinds of other personal gains as well. So that is a criminal offense. Yeah. And yeah, so you would see some more details, etc. Time don't stop, right? And I can assure you that these people, well, you'll regret, because unless you come and tell me the reason, and kind of and talk to me one-on-one or DM me, etc., come and have coffee with me separately and give me a solid reason. Yeah? So just to summarize that, it's a mystery, and why the heck I'm being tracked. A lot of people are tracking me. I don't know what's going on, right? Just please, you can share some comments in this post, or and of course but you guys and every single person really needs to understand the details in terms of what is the ground reality, what is the what is hard reality, and the truth, and not the deepfake, which has been going on for several years now, right? And if you want to keep doing this, well, up to you. As I've been told by the the crime branch head, sir, आप इनको ये करने दीजिए, right? They will definitely track me, और जल्दी फंसेंगे ये, right? Because they're leaving the evidences more and more, yeah, and they will be caught much more, and trust me, and they will not have, of course, they will regret and will not have too many options. It will affect their careers, and affect their personal life, college lives, etc. So all of that clubbed together. So it's a warning. It's a very strict and a harsh warning. Damn it! Stop doing this, right? If you don't want any trouble, and if you don't want trouble, also you keep continue doing that as well. But you will see consequences very soon. So hope that is clear, and I hope, of course, this is this is going to be not repeated. Is that clear to you guys? Okay.